ओम नमः शिवाय मोर स्नेहर छात्र छात्री माने दीपुसर गांधी यूट्यूब चैनल को स्वागत करुछि। आज पिला माने प्लस टू सेकेंड इयर आर्ट्स कॉमर्स साइंस पिला मानको पई मु इंग्लिश रो नॉन डिटेल रो तीनोटी मुख्य विषय मिस्ट्री ऑफ द मिसिंग कैफ, द मंकीज पाव, स्ट्रे हंग्री स्ट्रे फॉलिस ये तीनोटी गपर मो बछा बछा एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन आज प्रस्तुत करिछि जहाँकि तुम मान सहित आलोचना करी एवं जो काली जो एग्जाम अच्छी आर्ट्स एवं कॉमर्स पिला मानकर से एग्जाम रे आसीबा शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन गुड़ी सुनिश्चित साधारणतः एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन तैयार कर बछा बछा को विषय पिला माने मिस्ट्री ऑफ मिसिंग कैप, द मंकीज पाव, स्ट्रे हंग्री स्ट्रे फॉलिस। एबे पिला माने आलोचना करिबा मिस्ट्री ऑफ मिसिंग कैप। प्रथम क्वेश्चन कहछि डैश इज द प्रोटैगनिस्ट ऑफ दिस एक्सट्रैक्ट। उत्तर होची श्री महाराणा। 2 नंबर क्वेश्चन श्री महाराणा कम्स ऑफ ए डैश फैमिली। उत्तर पिला मन होची रिच फैमिली। इंडिया's independence gave rise to dash some patriots। 4 नंबर क्वेश्चन श्री महाराणा's ambition is to be an dash MLA। The word's debut means कौन? Debut means होची पिला माने मेडल। The first one to apprise Maharanas of the incident was dash the narrator, who was the Minister of Fisheries and Fine Arts। उत्तर पिला मन होची बाबू वीरकिशोर। श्री महाराणा had the only poka house in an area of dash। जो महाराणा पोका हाउस थिला पाखापाखि 20 villages। Why had श्री महाराणा a considerable reputation? उत्तर होची ही वाज ए कॉन्शियस एंड जेनरियस मैन। 10 नंबर क्वेश्चन हु वाज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द रिसेप्शन कमिटी। उत्तर होची श्री महाराणा। पिला मन देखो 11 नंबर क्वेश्चन हु हैड कंपोज द वेलकम सॉन्ग। आंसर ऑफ द हेड ऑफ पंडित ऑफ द विलेज स्कूल। 12 नंबर हाउ वर द मिनिस्टर एंड हिज पीपल ट्रीटेड एज श्री महाराणा's हाउस। आंसर होची विथ कोकोनट जूस। How many dishes were there in the luxurious lunch arranged for the minister? उत्तर होची 20। Who garlanded the minister on the stage? Sri Maharana's nice। How has the welcome song been toned in the Kirtan style? What did the minister drink in between his speech? Answer होची glass of curd। A grand reception was arranged for Babu Virakisara। The Honorable Minister Babu Virakisara was welcomed at the first welcome arc on the outskirts of the village। Sri Maharana patted the narrator with a smile and told him to keep the incident strictly to himself। आउथरे को देखो छुआ ये जो 18 नंबर क्वेश्चन आसी साइंस पिलांकर दी ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर बाबू वीरकिशोर वाज वेलकम्ड एट द फर्स्ट वेलकम आर्क ऑन द आउटस्कर्ट्स ऑफ द विलेज। श्री महाराणा पेटेड द नरेटर विथ ए स्माइल एंड टोल्ड हिम टू कीप द इंसिडेंट स्ट्रिक्टली टू हिमसेल्फ। नेक्स्ट वाज द मंकीज पाव। द व्हाइट फैमिली इज इन ए डैश मोड। आंसर होची रिलैक्स्ड मोड। Mr. White is dash of politicians। Answer होची critical। Sergeant Major Morris visit the White family in a dash weather hostile। That the story of the monkey's paw is about magic evokes a dash response from the whites। उत्तर होची curious। 5 नंबर क्वेश्चन A magic spell on the paw grants dash wishes to its user। उत्तर होची 3 wishes। One who uses monkey's paw invites disaster। 7 नंबर Herbert is a dash believer in the magical power of monkey's paw। Answer होची farm। Mr. White's first wish has been fulfilled। Mr. White's first wish has been fulfilled dramatically। The news of the Herbert's death makes Mrs. White and Saruji terribly grief-stricken। Mrs. White wishes her son come to dash. Mr. White wishes her son come to life again. 11 number question. Mr. White yields to his wife's dash to go for the other two wishes. Answer is pressure. What was the Mr. White's complaint about the rain? उत्तर होची politicians were inactive when the road was getting overflowed with rainwater. 13 number question पिला माने Herbert wanted to go to India. Herbert wanted to go to India. कहीं इंडिया जाने चाहते to see the old temples and visit one of the holy men performing miracles. 14 number question. What was special about the monkey's paw as told by Morris? What was the special about the monkey's paw as told by Morris? Answer is it looked fascinating and quite different. The third wish of the first owner of the monkey's paw was death. Answer is to end his life or death. 16 number question. What did Mr. White tell his wife? What did Mr. White tell his wife? Answer is he could recognize Herbert by his clothes. 17 number question. Mr. White told Mr. Mrs. White that Herbert was mangled in the machinery. पिलामान देखो Herbert was mangled in the machinery. बर्तमान मु दीटा विषय आलोचना कली मिस्टर मिसिंग केव तापर मंकीज बॉय थर्ड विषय आलोचना करुची स्टे हंग्री स्टे फॉलिश. स्टे हंग्री स्टे फॉलिश रो प्रथम क्वेश्चन. शी वाज इंटरेस्टेड टू पुट अप द राइटर फॉर डेस. आंसर इज एडॉप्शन. द राइटर कलीग वाज वेरी. आंसर इज एक्सपेंसिव. द राइटर रियलाइज्ड द डेस ऑफ गोइंग टू हिज कलीग. आंसर होची फ्यूटिलिटी. 5 नंबर. रीड कलीग वाज फेमस फॉर डेस कैलीग्राफी. आउथरे को देखो रीड कलीग वाज फेमस फॉर कैलीग्राफी. द राइटर मेड अप हिज माइंड टू रीड डेस कैलीग्राफी. 7 नंबर क्वेश्चन. मेसिंटस कंप्यूटर वाज रिमार्केबल फॉर ब्यूटीफुल टिपियोग्राफी. 8 नंबर क्वेश्चन. फॉर स्टीव Jobs getting fired from Apple was a dash blessing in disguise. How important so देखो. For Steve Jobs getting fired from Apple was a blessing in disguise. 9 number. Jobs started his life with a dash bang. 10 number question कहिछि the world's first animated feature film was Toy Story. बहुत important छुआ. The world's first animated feature film was the Toy Story. Jobs' married life was spectacular. He was a die-hard optimist. Reading one quotation was a turning point in his life. When Jobs was 17. Jobs considered death as a great monster. Jobs suffered from pancreatic cancer. What was Jobs' speech at the Stanford University? What was the Jobs' speech at the Stanford University about? 3 stories from his life. 17 number. From which college did Jobs drop out? परीक्षा रे पड़े. From which college did Jobs drop out? Answer is Reed College. 18 number. What was Jobs' biological mother? Did Jobs' biological mother किए थे? An unwed college graduate student. What approach has made all of the difference in Jobs' life? उत्तर होची believing in something. What did Steve Jobs and was do when Apple grew? Thus hired a talented person to run the company with him. When the Steve Jobs was 30, what happened to him? When Steve Jobs was 30, what happened to him? He was fired from the company. ପିଲାମାନେ ଦେଖ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ତିନୋଟି ଗପ ଆଲୋଚନା କଲି ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ଏଇ ଏମସି ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଆସିବା ସୁନିଶ୍ଚିତ। ପିଲାମାନେ ଯଦି ଭିଡ଼ିଓଟି ଭଲ ଲାଗିଥାଏ ନିହାତି ଲାଇକ୍ କରିବ, କମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ ଏବଂ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରିବ।